Hi, I'm Mary Louise, Harcourts Taupō.
And I'm Ellie Jane.
Look, we're moving from level 4 to level 3, and obviously it affects our industry in real estate. We've had sign-off from the ministry as to what our guidelines are going to be under level 3, and Ellie Jane and I thought that we'd share those with you, whether you be a prospective vendor or purchaser. Hey Ellie, can we have open homes?
No, we can't. There's no longer open homes, but we do have an alternative.
Okay, so how does that look?
Okay, so as of level 3, which we're really excited about, starting to get the show back on the road, we will be doing private viewings for all prospective properties.
Okay, great stuff. Okay, so a private viewing isn't that unusual. So under level 3, how is it unusual?
Okay, fantastic. So what we are doing is we are following the Ministry of Health guidelines. We will have 2 private viewings are able to be had at 1 property per day, so a little bit smaller, so get in quickly if you're wanting to see a property.
Yeah. So just go over that again. So that's a maximum of 2 viewings per property per day.
It is, yes.
Okay, so book in.
Yes, yeah.
So how many people can go through then in the 1 viewing?
Right, good question. So you're allowed to have 2 people from 1 bubble and your preferred agent, so just 1 agent will be coming to that property with you.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Now I hear about this contact list. So how is it possible that a person who's interested in viewing the property, they've seen the high digital photos, they've looked at the virtual tours for 5 weeks, and now they're just chomping the bit to get in there. What does it mean that they can't open a cupboard, or how's it going to look?
Absolutely. So the Harcourts team, management team have been fantastic and obviously put out all the information to us agents. What we are doing now is you'll register prior to the viewing with your agent. Now this is for any contact tracing should COVID-19 become an issue during this new level 3.
Yeah.
You'll arrive at the property, see your agent, no contact, so no handshakes and high fives these days. It's a little bit unfortunate.
Yeah.
But you will go into the property. Your agent would have opened all the doors and the cupboards ready for you, as we do ask for no contact throughout the private viewing.
Okay, but just in case, what else are we providing here?
Fantastic. So when you arrive at the property, you'll see either at the front door or on the closest table in the property one of these client health and safety gift kits, really, that we've been lucky enough to have prepared for you all. In here will be a set of gloves. Now this would be for any accidental contact that happens throughout the property during the viewing.
Okay. So the gloves aren't an excuse to go and run your hands over everything.
Absolutely,
they're just
we do
more
still
of a
ask,
precaution.
Absolutely,
okay.
We do ask that you don't touch anything throughout the property. If there are any contact made while during the private viewing, your agent is to sanitise those areas at the end of the viewing.
Okay.
We also have a facial mask, which you'll see that your agent will put on after they've given you your one, and there'll also be another one in there for your second bubble team member.
Okay, and that will also be packed with our normal standard high quality brochures and things about the property.
It will.
And then the whole bag just goes with the purchases?
It will. We will ask that the buyer does dispose of this when they get home.
Great. Oh, that's cool. That's reassuring. Okay, so we've gone through the property, we've viewed it. Yes, it is ideally the property we want. We want to make an offer. What do we do?
Absolutely. So it's really easy, and over the last couple of weeks we've been able to create a perfect system for this. If you're loving the property, you're obviously telling your agent there, or if you're going to do it a couple of moments later, get on the phone, give your agent a call. They will have a set of questions emailed to you, or they can do that over the phone with you if you really want to get going. That will be sent off once we receive them back, the answers to the contract, off to our contracts department for that to be drafted. Now we're really lucky and fortunate at Harcourts Taupō that we're using a program called FlexiSign. It enables us to negotiate the process throughout, so there'll be no contact negotiations, which is
great
fantastic.
Stuff. So does that mean that when the contract is emailed out to the purchaser for their approval and signatures and initials where necessary, do they need to print that all out?
No, not at all. So that can all be done on a touchscreen iPad, iPhone, all these these other different ways which you're able to talk to your agent about if that's not
okay. So then the offer gets sent back, and then you as the negotiator, as a salesperson, what do you do with that sale and purchase agreement? Okay,
so that will be emailed off through FlexiSign to confidentially, obviously, through to the vendor for their consideration. If they're happy with the contract, they'll sign it, or you may go back and forth with negotiations, contact list through FlexiSign. It will come back. If it's successful and all agreed upon, through all parties, we'll just disperse it out to your solicitor and all other.
Once we're under contract.
Absolutely.
Great stuff.
Yeah,
okay.
Easy.
Oh well, that seems pretty straightforward.
It's exciting. It's fantastic. It's a new way of real estate, and in some ways, it's actually a great change to the industry.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I appreciate your time, Ellie, and I look forward to hopefully sitting back on the couch with you and chatting some more.
Absolutely.
All right.
We'll see you soon. Thank you.
Bye.